Hey, good morning, friends. Welcome to the Monday Morning Marriage Minute. Boy, that's a mouthful. It's hard to say that fast. I don't even want to try to say it fast 5 times. It could be ridiculous. Hey, good morning. Hey, I'm your host, Wade Vincent. This is part of our Your Life His Story podcast where we just started talking. And I thought, me and Tina's been married 38 years. So maybe we could just throw some tips out there that could help people because relationships are failing. Oh, it's such an alarming rate these days. People just giving up on each other. And so we just thought we'd share just little tips along the way. And so, good morning, Tina. And what do you want to talk about this morning?
I think a good subject would be kindness,
Okay.
being kind to one another.
Yeah. So how would that look to you? How would, what does kindness look like?
Well, sometimes we have a bad day and an uplifting word or an encouraging word could bring us up, or a negative word could bring us way down further than we were before. So I think when we try to be kind, it really makes a big difference.
Yeah. I think part of just trying to, keep your relationship good is learning when words are life, and it's learning when to give those words and also when to do things that are maybe more of a, how would I say it, more of a an act of kindness. You know what I'm saying? And so that would look like, for me, like I just try to do little things. And look, I'm by no means saying I'm the perfect husband or anything, but I just try to do things here and there to kind of show it. Example is like typically, you fuel your own car up, and but the other day I went and I got the oil change for her, and I just noticed it was a little low on fuel, so I filled it up and and brought it back to her, and it was just a little way to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, and just wanted to do a little something for you, and so it's not something, it doesn't have to be always some extravagant thing. In fact, sometimes I think when people do extravagant things, they're trying to cover something else up. It's just, hey, just being considerate of the other person, So what would you do for me, for instance? Give an example of that, like showing, how would you show me kindness?
Well, when you want a Butterfinger Blizzard, and I just get in my car and go get it for you.
Yeah, you just exposed me right there. I don't know if that's kind. Yeah. So yeah, I always appreciate that because like I hate going through a drive-through. It's almost like fingernails on a chalkboard and me just sitting in line because I'm a low patience person. So anyway, so her doing that for me is just an act of kindness. Yeah. So look, I think the longer you're together, like it's easy to be kind to people when you first meet, right? Because you're trying to, a couple things, you're putting your best self out there and you're also trying to impress somebody, right? But when the years start clocking and it's year after year after year, you have to, I think, be, what I'd say, be more intentional about being kind. And I think if we do that, if we're always putting others ahead of ourselves, we can make relationships really still be great. And I think we've been married 38 years, and I can say totally honestly, I'm just as much into you now as I was when we first met, and I'm still crazy about you. And so I think it just comes with how we treat each other. And so I'm hoping, I'll let you interject if you're still as crazy about me. But anyway.
Well, I am. But kindness does matter.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we just wanted to kind of just get on here every Monday and just have a couple of minutes of just talking about marriage tips and what we've seen that's helped us, stay together for 38 and a half years. And so anyway, hey, thanks for joining us this morning. I hope this is helpful, and we're going to see you again next Monday.